trimming down the ache. Ooh, every step I take's a promise that I made. No rush, no race, just time and truth and air. I'm moving on, I'm singing on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, I got some work to do, but I'm getting there. Every day I'm a little more over you. I'm getting there. Someday I'm gonna wake up and not be thinking about you, baby. Someday, oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
One sunrise at a time, one small laugh, one prayer. Hold my head a little higher. Honey, I'm getting there.
Knock, knock, something's at my door. Midnight grin and a rotten roar. Candles flicker, pumpkin snicker. Streets be buzzing with a gore encore. Knock, knock, boots on my porch. Shadows slamming, the bass hits raw. Come on in, little monsters. Tonight we party with the law. Move the silver dollar, spit rhymes like a seance. Feel the chill. Cobweb chandelier, beat drops hard, heartbeats match the kill. Graveyard valet, park my ride on the curb of the undead row. Skeletons and snapbacks, clacking teeth to the stereo. Witch heads tip, broomstick rims, broom boys pop a wheelie. Banshee sipping the outside a scream, chorus getting silly. Candy wrappers in the gutter, blood red confetti on the floor. Somebody holler, get the door, now something's knocking at my door. Valentine to the night, we ride, no brakes, just lore. Hear the echo, knock, knock, want a piece, step through the door. No refunds, no returns, just a curse you can't ignore. Sign in blood, take a bow, something's knocking at my door. Knock, knock, something's at my door. Midnight grin and a rotten roar. Candles flicker, pumpkin snicker. Streets be buzzing with a gore encore. Knock, knock, boots on my porch. Shadows slamming, the bass hits raw. Come on in, little monsters. Tonight we party with the law. Poltergeist DJ scratch the tombstone, bass like a hearse rebound. Werewolf on the ones and twos, howling when the beat drops down. Cool girl shining under black like glitter like graveyard dew. Vampires VIP in velvet boots, pour the red, toast the crew. Neighbors peek through curtains, whisper curses, think it's whack. But we got bats with attitude and a coffin full of snack. Lock the gate, now we on the block. Phantom taxi at the door. If you knock soft, knock harder. What you afraid to explore? Midnight mantra chanted loud. Let the bats take flight. We keep the streets alive, playing horror all night. No candy, no problem. We got chaos to pour. Every door a mystery. Something's knocking at my door. Knock, knock, something's at my door. Midnight grin and a rotten roar. Candles flicker, pumpkin snicker. Streets be buzzing with a gore encore. Knock, knock, boots on my porch. Shadows slamming, the bass hits raw. Come on in, little monsters. Tonight we party with the law. Knock, knock, something's at my door. Midnight grin and a rotten roar. Candles flicker, pumpkin snicker. Streets be buzzing with a gore encore. Knock, knock, boots on my porch. Shadows slamming, the bass hits raw. Come on in, little monsters. Tonight we party with the law. Front steps creak, moonlight peak, fog hugs the floor. One more knock, one more grin. Ain't never been this raw, so leave your fear on the sidewalk. Ditch the normal and the for tonight we face screaming saw. Something's knocking at my door. sermon, hear it crack. Body parts on the table, hear the thunder clap back. I laugh, I brawl, lab lights flicker, corridors black. I'm rambling Dr. Frank, baby, wake the dead and bring 'em back. Midnight oil drip, scalpel slick with a sin stick gleam. Pocket full of screws, wide dreams and a feverish dream. Walk the halls in a coat that smells of ozone and bone. Talking to the moon like it's my only patient on the phone. I whisper anatomy hymns to acquire a glass jars. Name them all like children, stitch their names in my scars. Caffeine and curse words, blood on my gloves, steady pace. I'm a madman with manners, call it science with a face. The heart, the drum, the lungs, the bell, I mix the rhythm right. Turn the breakers up, I'm trying to rewire the night. You think I'm cruel? Nah, I'm just lonely with the plan. Every bolt I twist is prayer in the hands of a damn man. Hush now, listen, the gears are begging for a voice. Every damn stitch of choice, give the corpse back its noise. I job preach, lightning in my sermon, hear it crack. Body parts on the table, hear the thunder clap back. I laugh, I brawl, lab lights flicker, corridors black. I'm rambling Dr. Frank, baby, wake the dead and bring 'em back. Switch of a finger, curse it, I celebrate like a kingpin. Sparks jump the monster's grin, whole cathedral of sin. I talk to my creation like it's a mirror to regret. We swap jokes in a tongue only broken angels get. He's my trophy at midnight, my confession in flesh. I give sermons to the moon and the moon says refresh. Neighbors whisper which, no they whisper what the hell. But I'm just reading scriptures where the organ pipes dwell. Glue and mercury, a pocket watch beating time. I carve lullabies from lightning, rhyme by broken rhyme. Rambling on like a sermon, science shaking hands with soul. I'm the priest of the junkyard, giving life back from the hole. Listen, listen, you ever hold a life like a question? Finger on the fuse, heart on the bench, give me one confession. I ain't God, I ain't devil, I'm elbow deep in the mess. But when the skin takes toll, man, there's a hush and a bless. Call me local, call me genius, call me what you need. I just wanna patch the world scene before the darkest breed. I stitch, I preach, lightning in my sermon, hear it crack. Body parts on the table, hear the thunder clap back. I laugh, I brawl, lab lights flicker, corridors black. I'm rambling Dr. Frank, baby, wake the dead and bring 'em back. Sometimes at dawn I hold his hand and we both stare at the sky. He don't speak much but his breath says stories money can't buy. I taught him anger, taught him grief, taught him how to stand. Now he looks at me like I'm a stranger with a trembling hand. I stitched a boy from sorrow, stitched a man from ache. Now the moon's our witness and the night won't let us fake. If you hear the chains rattle, don't assume it's just a grave. It's the sound of a maker learning how to truly save. So I ramble, so I preach with a needle and a prayer. If the thunder ain't enough, baby, I'll shout it to the air. I stitch, I teach, call it madness, call it craft. Rambling Dr. Frank signed his name on the aftermath.
I stitch, I preach, lightning in my sermon, hear it crack. Body parts on the table, hear the thunder clap back. I laugh, I brawl, lab lights flicker, corridors black. I'm rambling Dr. Frank, baby, wake the dead and bring 'em back.
I stitch, I preach, lightning in my sermon, hear it crack. Body parts on the table, hear the thunder clap back. I laugh, I brawl, lab lights flicker, corridors black. I'm rambling Dr. Frank, baby, wake the dead and bring 'em back.
lamps flicker like a blink before the sting. Grave dirt on their boots, hear the cemetery sing. Shadows snap to life, yeah, the night got teeth. Walking like a sermon, but it's hunger underneath. Won't find no roses on these tombstones just to chew. They whisper old names like they saving something new. Sirens in the distance try to cut through the sound, but the dead got rhythm, they know how to hunt in a crowd. Midnight rain, stars bubble on the curb. They came for the thoughts, the ghosts everywhere. Bones on the pavement, but the mind still pursue. Everybody praying, but the dead one brings through. Midnight rain, stars bubble on the curb. They came for the thoughts, the ghosts everywhere. Bones on the pavement, but the mind still pursue. Everybody praying, but the dead one brings through. Graveyard gates, swingers block, party curse. Old lovers, old sinners, everybody getting worse. They ain't picky, rich, poor, saint or fool. Just a craving for the stories locked inside your skull. Snapbacks to bobby pins, they collect what you knew. Pour it in the pot like a memory brew. City lights flicker like a heartbeat gone blue. In the headlights, tomorrow red midnight brain stew. You hear the footsteps at your past coming home. They wanna taste your secrets, chew the marrow from the bone. Close your doors and your windows, pray on satin and glue. But the night got keys and the dead know how to use them too. We lit candles like flares, try to bargain with sin, but you can't barter a life once the reaper's grin begins. Kids hid under covers with the radio low, but the chorus outside says it's time for the show. They move like old records, missing the beat, slow and cruel. Hands like winter, reaching for a mind to rule. I spit one last verse as the kettle starts to brew. Ain't no salvation when the pop's calling you. Midnight rain spots bubble on the curb. They came for the thoughts, the ghosts everywhere. Bones on the pavement, but the mind still pursue. Everybody praying, but the dead one brings due. Midnight rain spots bubble on the curb. They came for the thoughts, the ghosts everywhere. Bones on the pavement, but the mind still pursue. Everybody praying, but the dead one brings due. So like your memories in the chest are like the strings of fate. Better keep your stories close before it's way too late. Cause when the moon's a lantern and the shadows move through, don't be surprised when they're serving that midnight rain stew. Midnight rain stew. Midnight rain stew. Midnight rain stew. Midnight rain stew.
Midnight chandelier, velvet skies above. I glide through the crowd like a rumor of love. Hollow in my chest keeps tapping time. Clock hands whisper, boy, tonight you dine. Neon halo flickers, paints you in a glow. A ruby on the runway, slow motion show. Every step you take is a metronome, counting down the seconds to take me home. My cape's a curtain, my shadow's a drum. My stomach's a choir and it's calling you come. The moon tips its hat and the night takes a bite. Oh babe, you look like a feast in the light. First at first sight, heartbeat like a drum. Fangs in my smile, but I hum a love drip hum. First at first sight, baby don't you run. I'm starving for you under the sickle of the sun. First at first sight, your pulse is my song. A midnight confession where I don't belong. First at first sight, one little slip, one little kiss. wrapped up in this bliss. Polaroid shadows, your perfume is a map. I follow the breadcrumb of your laugh. Candy conversation, your lips like a sin. I taste the temptations where the moonlight's thin. Silk of your sleeve, the tremble of your wrist. I'm stationary love with a ravenous twist. Hunger's an anthem and it's playing you loud. I sing my verses to the part of you in the crowd. A hush and a halo, the room melts away. Every beat of your heart is a doorway, I pray. The night hums a secret that only I write. Oh darling, I found you and the world feels right. There's the first sight, heartbeat like a drum. Fangs in my smile, but I hum a love drip hum. There's the first sight, baby don't you run. I'm starving for you under the sickle of the sun. There's the first sight, your pulse is my song. A midnight confession where I don't belong. First sight, one little slip, one little kiss. A lover and a monster wrapped up in this bliss. Come closer, I'll teach you a secret hymn. My lips tell stories that begin at the brim. Not cruel, not cold, just hungry and true. I promise the dark has a soft bed for you. But shh, don't talk too loud, I'm fragile like a myth. Starving for the warmth of the taste of your breath. Drip, drip, like a metronome, heartbeat and hunger in sync with my own. Velvet and venom, a paradox sweet. Your shadow collides with the rhythm of my feet. Thirst at first sight, heartbeat like a drum. Fangs in my smile, but I hum a love drip hum. Thirst at first sight, baby don't you run. I'm starving for you under the sickle of the sun. Thirst at first sight, fall soft into the night. Two lonely creatures learning how to fight. First sight, linger, stay in my light. We'll dance on the edge of forever tonight. Moon tuck me in, city hum me to sleep. I'll guard our secret where the shadows keep. Until the next tango, the next whisper fly. I'll be waiting with thirst at first sight.